Hello everyone. Today on a tray I have some gemstones for you. It's a very nice selection of gemstones with Paraiba tourmaline, with Padparadscha sapphire, and we know that Padparadscha sapphires are quite rare on this market. Also depends on the color and it depends on the treatment. Let's start with the first gemstone. First gemstone is neon blue Paraiba tourmaline with the carat weight of 4.58 carats, and the price is $11,700 per carat. This gemstone is a cushion cut. It has a cushion cut. Let me take this gemstone with my hands. I'll put it here on the hand. Here you see that this particular neon blue Paraiba tourmaline has a very nice blue color. This stone is quite clean. I cannot see any inclusions. I'm sure there are few inclusions in Paraiba tourmaline. We know that Paraiba tourmaline comes with inclusions, and it's very common for this type of stone to have inclusions. And if we find Paraiba tourmaline with minimal amount of inclusions, that we know that this stone will command a higher price. And actually this is a very nice stone in relation of the clarity, carat weight, and the color. In Paraiba tourmaline we are looking for this particular neon blue color. This is the most sought after color on the trade, and all our clients, they're looking for this type of color as well. Let me look at the cut quality. I'll put it a little bit here just because I need to turn the stone. Here it is. You can see that this stone has no deep pavilion. If I turn this stone, if I put the stone on the side, the pavilion is not very deep, so it means that the cutter didn't try to hide some additional weight at the bottom of the stone. So actually this is a very nice cut with a very vibrant neon blue hue. Of course, if we take a magnifying glass or a gemological loupe, we will see some inclusions, but for my bare eyes I can barely see them. This is what makes this stone is very unique, and it is its color. This stone came from Nigeria, if I remember correctly. We didn't actually put it here on the sticker, but I think this stone came from Nigeria. And right now Nigeria and Mozambique, these are two countries, can provide us with a nice blue, neon blue material for Paraiba tourmaline on the market. Look, one more time, I would like you to admire this stone a bit longer. Just look at the bright flashes, how the stone is reflecting light, and I think this effect is very mesmerizing and very beautiful. I'll put it back. Our next stone is another Paraiba tourmaline in pure cut. I'll just take the stone and I'll put it here in my hand. Here it is. So now we can see this Paraiba tourmaline has 1.36 carat in weight, and the price is $22,500 per carat. Look at this Paraiba and at this Paraiba. Of course, it's almost double the price, and we can see that this Paraiba is actually has a Brazilian origin. That's why the price is that high. So right now on the market we cannot see Brazilian material in bigger quantities. For example, rarely we can see Paraiba tourmaline less in the carat weight of less than 1 carat, and for example this one with the carat weight of 1.36 carat is a very nice gem, very rare in terms of its origin, color, very vibrant neon blue. And I think there are some inclusions, but I'm sure that they are not actually diminishing the gemstone appearance and its beauty. So this tourmaline, all Paraiba tourmaline, takes this color from a copper content. For example, the more amount of copper in Paraiba tourmaline, then brighter blue and neony the stone will be. So if we will give these stones to the certification, to the lab, and we will ask them to give us a chart of the copper content, and in Brazilian Paraibas the copper content will be much higher than in Mozambique or Paraiba, or from Paraiba, or Paraibas from Nigeria. Anyway, it's a very interesting lively stone. I'll put it back. And I will go for the next one. Next Paraiba tourmaline is a green Paraiba. Also, there is a neon green Paraiba. In this case, it has 8.03 carats in weight, and the price is $3,600 per carat. I need to mention that all Paraiba on the market, almost 99%, are heat treated. This is typical enhancement to enhance the color of Paraiba, and most of them on the market, they are heat treated. So it's important because this parameter you will see on the certificate. On the certificate they will put an indication of heatment. So we prefer to disclose all this information ahead for the client, so they will know what they're getting for, because this is quite common for Paraiba on this market. So let me have a look at the stone. I'll put it here. Look at this very nice neon green Paraiba tourmaline cut in pear shape. I think it's a very nice cut because the stone itself looks actually larger than its actual weight. And look at the bright neon flashes, look at the brilliance. When we see this play of light, we can say that this stone has a high brilliance, and it's a very interesting, nice stone. It has a few inclusions, I can see it from here, but actually it's not diminishing the gemstone beauty and appearance overall. Let's look at the cut. I'll just tilt it a little bit. The bottom pavilion is not very heavy. Most of the time pear shape comes in more with more heavier pavilion. So in this case it's normal for this type of cuts. And I would say some people looking not only for blue Paraibas, they are actually looking for green Paraibas, just because let's compare the price. Green Paraiba is much more affordable on the market. We know that the Paraiba increased quite dramatically for the past few years, and if you would like to have Paraiba tourmaline in your collection, I think you can start with green Paraiba tourmaline, and then slowly you can build you can widen your collection and go for the blue one, for example. Let me put it back. Here we have a pair of oval cuts in Paraiba tourmaline from Mozambique, 6 carats for both of the stones, so it means 3 carats each, and the price is $10,500 per carat. I'll put the stones on my hand so I can look at them more closely. Oh my god, look at this color. It has a very nice neon blue color. Look at this, look at these flashes. Look at this lively appearance that's coming out from these stones. I think it's a good match. If you're looking for a pair of Paraiba tourmalines, I think it will be a good fit for you. Not all the time we can see a very nice pair, because sometimes to pair stones it's a difficult task. Most of the time cutters, if they would like to go for the pair, they know that the price will be much higher than for the single stone, just because they will have to lose more raw material from the rough. If you are looking for a pair of Paraiba tourmaline, you need to go for the same rough material, cut them from the same rough. This pair cut with a nice precision, so I can see that in terms of size dimensions, this pair is a good match to each other. They complement each other, and I think it's a good fit if you would like to have an earrings, if you would like to have something like this in your collection. The next stone is a sapphire, Padparadscha sapphire. In this case, no heat. The carat weight is 4.63 and the price is $16,500 per carat. Let's have a look at this. Look at this stone. It has a novel cut, and this is a very lively with high brilliance stone, and it has a pinkish to orangey color. This is, I would call it a sunset, because Padparadscha comes in two colors, sunrise and sunset, and this is a sunset case for us. More pinkish would be sunrise, because this Paraiba is not heated. That's why the price is $16,500 per carat. Right now in the market we don't see many Paraibas, just because the material is so rare and so valuable. This particular one has a very nice cut. You can see all the flashes coming from this stone, and actually it's not a very deep stone. You can see it means you're not overpaying for the hidden weight that could be hidden at the bottom of the pavilion. Our last stone is another Padparadscha sapphire with 6.55 carats in weight, and the price is $2,800 per carat. Now you can see the difference between these two Padparadschas, not only in terms of color but also in terms of the price. So let me put it here, you'll see it more closely. In this case, this Paraiba has pinkish to purplish tone. This color is quite light, just because it's not heated. If you would heat Padparadscha sapphire, then the price will be much lower. Heated Padparadscha is more often you can see on the market, and for example, in this case, it's still a very nice stone, quite rare to see almost 7 carats in Padparadscha. Also unheated stone, very nice. It has a cushion cut, and I will check the bottom part, still pretty nice. The pavilion is not heavy. All weight is concentrated at the top of the stone, so it will appear larger than its actual weight actually. So look at the stone, very nice, only $2,800 per carat. I think that's it for this selection. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.